Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's chat, well, we're gonna try to do something interesting today. So I did have a chance to actually watch the new Minecraft live video, which was really interesting actually. If you have not checked it out, be sure to check that out. I think it's really interesting and I'm actually curious to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of that? Because there's some pretty interesting stuff that they brought out. Like one of the things that they actually brought out was tiny mobs, which I thought was like super interesting. Simply the fact that, they're just cute in general. So I'm actually really kind of excited just to see a bunch of random cows and sheep, pigs, and all that stuff. So I'm just excited to kind of see that. By the way, I found some carrots actually. So we're gonna go plant those real quick so that we can actually start having carrots with them. And I'm proud of myself for not eating these carrots. Look, our potatoes are growing too. I don't know, I'll start with this here and just do that. That's better though. Look at that. We're getting some carrots going on now. Kind of want to get rid of some of the snow. There we go. All right, let's get some potatoes, chat. You get a lot of potatoes for this. It's crazy. There we go. And then another thing that they actually came out with was the gold flower, which I thought was really interesting. So with the gold flower, you can actually keep the babies as a baby, which I thought was really cool. Then you would just have like baby pets around all the time. All right, we got a bunch of wheat here. Let's see if the wheat over here grew too. I just want to have a bunch of food with me before I go. All right, we got 35 loaves of bread. All right, let's grab our armor. There we go. Bro, what is this Enderman doing? What's going on, man? I won't look at you in the face, but good to have you around. Bro, I didn't even look at you. I didn't even look at you. Bro. Guys, I kind of irritated. I'm sorry. Wait. Frick, you teleported. Can we get our first Enderman kill? Oh, frick. Let's go, chat. We did it. Okay, let me get rid of this real quick. I was not expecting to kill an Enderman today. Wow. Well, we got our first ender pearl. And before we go anywhere, I'm putting this away because these things are valuable, man. Just to be able to have that on hand is crazy. All right, there we go. I feel bad, but it also was freaking me out. All right, here we go. So there's also another really cool, like very interesting thing that they're doing with Minecraft. They are actually creating a Minecraft world, which is literally insane to think about. So, and apparently the Minecraft world is going to be located in the UK. So if any of you guys are going or maybe live in the UK, definitely let me know, because I'm really curious to see if you're going to go or not. And I'm just really curious to see what that is like, because apparently they're supposed to kind of make it feel experienced as if you're actually there in the Minecraft world, which is really cool. And apparently they're also making a roller coaster as well. So if any of you go there or do live in that area and are attempting to go, let me know what you think. Unfortunately, I live very far away from that area, so that's something I cannot just go to. But maybe one day, one day. All right, we got somewhere. Hopefully, I'm hoping we can kind of remember where we're at though. Oh, I see. Okay, this is kind of where we stopped off at before. I don't know. My question is, can we find anything interesting? And on top of that, there was in the video, they talked about a sulfur cave, which I thought is really interesting. And in the sulfur cave, there's sulfur, like a new mob that they call sulfur cube, I believe it's called. And this cube is actually very interesting because you can you can give it like any kind of item that you want. And then with this item, they'll absorb the item. And then you can, I don't know, they turn like into like a ball. They kind of described it. And with this ball, you can kind of just kick it around or whatever, which is also very interesting. But they also, in this cave, that also comes with like a sulfur water type of area. And it kind of makes you react to it, actually. Okay, I hear spider, but I don't know where it's at. Well, there's an Enderman right there. I don't need any Enderman time right now. I'll go to grab this iron here. And then the last thing that they actually talked about that they were kind of working on is a Minecraft Dungeons 2. I've never played Dungeons So I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you guys think of dungeons if you've ever played that or not. To be honest, chat, I don't even know where we're at right now. Kind of just like somewhere super random. But this is what I wanted to do. Just try to like see what we can find in the depths of these caves. Oh, snap. Did we just find what I think we found? A mine shaft on accident? All right, let me get over here safely. Wow, that's awesome. I was actually not expecting to find all this. Oh, this isn't mysterious at all. Oh man, we got some diamond in here. All right, I was not expecting to find diamond, so I'm gonna have to make a furnace. Here's our furnace. Let's get our iron here cooked up. Make ourselves an iron pickaxe. We get this diamond. All right. That's what I'm talking about, chat. That's what I was hoping to find. We've got 3 paths to take. Ooh, all right. We got a chest right here, chat. Wow. We got some cool stuff. We got some rails. We got a name tag. Some more iron. That's what I'm talking about. Brick. Okay, creeper right there, chat. This is serious stuff here. Skeleton. Okay, I got an idea. Let me block that off. I bet you that creeper's hiding something over there. Chat, where'd it go? We'll go down here. Nothing down here. Okay, just rails. Brick. Okay, it's being blocked. I just gotta get you, and then we'll be okay, I think. We do have that skeleton to take care of. I still hear it around here. There we go. Somewhere around here. Let's get some light in here. Oh man, there's a cave under here. Where are you, skeleton? Okay, don't see him yet. Oh, there you are. You're just chilling right there. Okay. Brick! We gotta go. We gotta go. All right, skeleton's stuck. I have an idea. There we go. We're gonna get this skeleton, chat. Just kind of camp around here a little bit. There we go. All right. There's another one? Oh, you know what? Is there a spawner? There we go. Whew. Okay, is there anything down here? Oh, that bat scared me. More diamond. Oh my gosh. I think we got something here. All right, chat, we made it home. I have too many valuable stuff in my hands to just hanging out down there. And my diamond collection continues. Wow, I've got a lot of stuff right now. So what's great news, chat, is I can go ahead and actually make my last pair of iron boots here. And then I was also able to locate more toast armor trim. We got that. And then I'll do that with my leggings here as well. There we go. So now we're back to our normal outfit that we had before we died. But you know what? We made the comeback, and that's what matters. We do have a name tag. I want you guys to kind of help me out on this. Maybe I don't know if we can name our buddy here, but that would be cool. Or we have our zombie villager in here, which I still need to turn him back, but that's gonna take me some time. But we can also name this one. Unfortunately, you're a zombie now. Or we can name our dogs, you know? And now that they're more accessible to make with the name tags now, we can name all of our dogs. We can name our pet chicken. I would love your guys' feedback on this, honestly. It would just be really awesome just to see what you guys would think. I also have beetroot seeds, so that means, chat, our farm is actually getting bigger. But we're running into an issue here. I'm running out of room. I'm thinking we're gonna probably have to make another farm, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. But it's growing, and I'm losing space. All right, next. I didn't even know you can make baked potatoes in this. We'll go ahead and cook up our potatoes. Got some baked potatoes, chat. This is awesome. I'm gonna let this keep on cooking. All right, so I've been actually kind of thinking here. I kind of want to work on a little bit on this. Now the question is, how do we want to work on it? Kind of thinking, you know, what if we melt some cobblestone here, and then if we melt the stone, then you could do smooth stone. I'm kind of thinking maybe, or we could do crack stone bricks, which actually would be really interesting. We do have the cutter here. And then if we turn this into a stone brick, and then we put the stone brick in the furnace, we should be able to do a cracked stone brick. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. I'm kind of curious how this will look. Just kind of put that right there. Now I'll probably put some slabs right here. I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, so I need to go and melt these up. Grab my baked potatoes. Oh, that kind of sucks. You can't stone cut a cracked stone brick. I guess that makes sense because it's already cracked. So it's probably, so if you were to do any more, it would just realistically would break. Okay. All right, we got 2 more. We'll go ahead and go place those down. And then let's go check out the slab situation. I think if we did smooth stone slab, that might look pretty good. Let me go ahead and melt some of these. All I need are 4. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably block off the backside. That way it's just a one-way entrance. Okay, and I just need one more. I think this place just needs a little bit of a renovation a little bit. There we go. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking maybe we just use these to close it off. I think just like that, they'll be closed off like that, so that if we go here, you know, we only have that in the one way. Okay, our stone is done. Awesome. And then I guess I'm just thinking about doing it like this. I feel like this looks pretty cool. And then my only concern though is getting back over here though. I don't know, I feel like I should block this off. That way whenever you're walking over here, it's just straight to this. But my concern is though, I guess what I could do for now is just do this until we think of something easier. But yeah, here's our upgraded. Now the colors are kind of throwing it off. I don't know if we want to change that or not, or if we just want to keep it as is. Kind of gives it character, you know. All right, the next thing I want to do really quick is try to add a little bit more dirt to our second layer. I just want to kind of do that a little bit after a little. All right, we got a bunch of dirt. Let's just go ahead and work on this a little bit. I honestly cannot wait for this to be completely finished. It's going to feel like an amusement park just walking through this. I feel like the sand is probably going to be the hardest part because you have to find like a bunch of sand. And I mean, I guess I could just go to a desert, make it simple like that. That's probably what I'll have to do because that's where the most sand is at. And I'll just have to just dig for a while. All right, we got some more down here. We're actually kind of getting a little kind of deep into the cave here now because we're almost to this section. I could probably jump and make that. I'm not gonna do that, but we're definitely getting there. So I'm actually kind of feeling some inspiration to work on this tree here. What we could do, we'll just kind of fix this up a little bit, and then we could put some pictures and stuff in here. All right, so we're going to grab a chain. I'll grab some glass. I think what I'll do is make glass pane. I think that would be better. Then I need some shears. We're gonna get a lantern going on in there too. So we got chain for the lantern, glass pane, and then shears to be able to add some more leaves around the area. All right, chat, let's go do it. And I almost forgot to grab pictures. All right, we got a painting now. All right, we did it, chat. I want to add one more ladder there because there we go. That's better. All right, we're gonna get rid of this. I'm kind of curious to see this. Nice. All right, we're gonna put this here, lantern here, and then we'll put the picture here, and then we could do glass pane. We do glass pane here, and a glass pane here. I kind of like it in here, chat. I think we're gonna do that here, and then might do that around here in general. I think that gives it character. I'm gonna do it from this side too. I kind of like it up here, chat. That's kind of nice. Then I should create a chest just to kind of put random stuff in there, you know? I'm gonna have to go dig up some wood though, but I could definitely put a chest up in here. What I really need to do is get villagers in here too. There we go. And we got a nice chest right here. And then, I don't know. I don't have anything to really put in there. We could put some food or something in there, but there we go. This is awesome. Let me know if you guys like this. Let me know if you approve of our little treehouse here. I think it's pretty neat. I love the bee that's in here too. All right, let's go to bed real quick, chat. Then there's something I want to really see here. All right, so I'm kind of thinking something here, chat. We have some stuff here to work with, but I'm kind of curious to see how this looks. Let's kind of get a good image here real quick. What do we think? I feel like it looks pretty good. I feel like it adds to it. I think it definitely makes it better. Now, what I'm kind of also thinking, I think what can make this even better is if we did a mossy kind of block here. But I feel like it looks pretty good. Like, it definitely adds to it. But I think that's what we'll go ahead and do, chat. We'll go collect a bunch of vines. Because I think that's all that we need, are just vines. All right, we got 12. Let's go see how this looks real quick. Let's go ahead and get rid of these real quick. And then let me just lay this down real quick. All right, so we can see the picture of both here. So we have on our left, which is the mossy stone brick. And then on our right, we have just the regular. Honestly, I think the left with the moss, it just makes it better. I think it adds more to it. I think that's probably what we'll do. And honestly, we'll go ahead and do this more in our next video, but I think this is really going to add to it. And then we'll just do that all the way around. And then, I don't know, we'll just keep on adding more stuff to it, chat. Make it better and better. All right, chat. Well, why don't we go ahead and put our stuff away, and then we'll go ahead and call it. All right, chat. So this is it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. You know, we did some pretty cool exploring today. I was actually hoping to be able to find the new cave with the sulfur, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably do a lot more cave exploring to find that. But we found some diamonds. We found a nice mine shaft and just a bunch of cool stuff. So we got the decorating going on at the cave. I think we're definitely gonna get a lot more ideas flowing in as we continue going on. And if you have any cool ideas on how we can continue that, definitely let me know down in the comments below. And if you stayed the entire video, thank you so much. Like always, I always appreciate it. And until then, chat, I'll see you in the next video.